Hello guys, Leo Xshot here, and welcome to episode 2 of LBLP Goblin Town. And this is what we did last episode. We got a bit of the main goblin sort of area done. And as you can see, I've changed the head there. It's now Steve's head. And I've done a little path design. Here, I'll show you what it's like at night time. There you go. And we can also add some lighting in a bit. But this episode, we're going to be starting this sort of area, I said. And also found a hole down here. So, yeah, we can use that maybe. So, your palette today, well, for this area, we need cobblestone, stone, obsidian, netherrack, and soul sand. I just realised I changed the spelling. Right, so first I'm gonna sort of, I've got this sort of planned out, kinda. Not really, but yeah. And that's the point, that's what I wanted to use it for. But first, we just need to block it off. Because, yeah, I wanted to use it for that. So it can sort of give a lava canal. So anyway, we're going to continue redesigning this hole. Yeah. We gotta be so careful when doing this. That you don't get burnt if you're doing it in survival. I know this is a bit of much ingredients, especially the obsidian, but you're gonna need it. Otherwise, it's gonna look weird. So we now completely coated everything in obsidian, and if there's anything that's in left that's obsidian, that's not which is stone, then you can make it obsidian. Then from a corner where I'm just going to build some form of a path, and then just fill it up with obsidian. So you can do this from random corners. It doesn't have to be from every single corner, and it doesn't have to be a specific length. Specific length. There we go. I can talk again. Yeah, it can just be completely random and look completely random, just to give it a bit of variety and some difference. So now we've got sort of something that's creeping along. So it looks like this is put purposely. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get the soul sand and just where you made your little extenders, just going to fill that out. It's going to put an edge to them to give them a bit of a brown edge. I know this is kind of sounding like a tutorial, but you know what? Who cares? So I'm going to cut out. No, I'm not going to cut anything out. So I'm going to pretend that this is a tutorial, even though it's not. It's not going to take very long because this is a really easy thing to do. Well, depending on how you look at it, it might not be an easy thing to do when in survival. But in creative, it's a really simple thing to do, or just making random shapes. So anyway, this is what I'm going to do, and I don't even know what I'm going to use it for yet. So when you get this soul sand, oh wow. So just make some little shapes with netherrack from the soul sand. It's really simple. I like it. It makes it look cool. Get out the way, sheep. And what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to make it go down like this. And then re-put it there. So it sort of goes in sort of like a shape. So it looks nice and weird and wonderful. Yeah. So, and then you'll just need some stone. And what we're going to do with the stone is from the netherrack, we're going to extend some bits out. So I'm just going to make it look a bit weird. So we're going to have some netherrack some stone extents. So it looks weird and wonderful. So then we got some stuff for the stone. And you're finally going to get some cobblestone. And around the stone, you're going to add some cobblestone. So it looks nice. And this is what we've ended up like. So we got this weird sort of thing. It looks alright. It looks almost too evil. So what I'm going to do is we're going into the depths of this land. So we're going to need to get some cobblestone and some oak. Let's get some oak out. And we're going to just put in like an array of cobblestone. Wait, no. Where there's... I made a plan for this. And I've got the plan in front of me. So where there's this and there's that, put that there. No. This is so confusing because I have everything and I'm just like looking down and trying to build at the same time. Then it goes round. Then the one thing I kind of need is a script. And then because I do choose my words weird. I choose to say weird words. Very posh words, which is stupid of me because I'm probably going to get loads of dislikes. Why is there cobblestone here? It's probably because I randomly placed it accidentally, even though I've never been down this hole before. Oh look, there's a giant hole. Which is like right there. And then here is like... Where does this come from? Oh look! Goblin Town! Oh wow, this is fun. This makes my life so much easier. Oh! So then, what we're going to do is we're going to build a little bridge. So, this little bridge is going to run okay, so we think we're going to build the canal actually, because this is really annoying me. So we're going to probably just get some we're going to get some cobblestone, just some cobblestone. Not probably, because we already have done so far, which is why I was talking about my weird choice of words. And then have the canal fall down there for now. So we got a basic canal. So yeah. Right. Okay, so we're gonna need to do some bridge work now for these goblins. So these goblins need some bridges so they can get across to each other. So, what we're going to do is have this fella here So then you got a sort of a bridge here, like a rope bridge. And another one that goes up. And you get to places. And there's ways down and stuff, so you can get from along here. So you can get all over places. And they're all going everywhere, bridges. So this looks like we're coming to an interesting place. This is probably going to be the ceremonial ground. Now, this is the big trick that I'm going to show you. Ah, gravel on my face. So this is where it goes everywhere. And where it gets also quite ugly. Because inexperience of building nether portals, they've always looked weird. Especially customized ones. So this is why I'm trying out this new technique. That will hopefully make Goblin Town look a lot better. So even though it looks like this, it's going to end up being a bit more choppy. And gravelly as well. Definitely gravelly. So don't just build round like this. And you get this shape. It's a good shape, it's an alright shape. And this is another portal. So this is another portal that they use. And then I go, whee! And I come out here. Even though this is hell. So, yeah, let's go back. So, and I come out there. So this is pretty cool. It looks nice. And also the fact that it's out of bounds for goblins. Goblins are naughty people. And so just do this. And it's out of bounds, so you can't go in. Yeah. Only the elders can go in. Because they have the key to a special one. So, down here, well, should I say, this is a place for the elders and the elder goblins. And they're the goblins that don't do mischief anymore. They're the serious goblins. They're what you could probably call the good goblins. So they have like a little lever that they switch and loads of redstone and craziness. And all that stuff. So they need their stuff to work. And the way it works is they have the nether portal right here. And then they have sticky pistons. and obsidian. And the sticky pistons get broken because this path is being annoying, and that it won't work because I'm an idiot. So this is like the big tube that everyone like worships, and like, oh, big tube, big elder tube. That sounds really wrong, but yeah, they call it big elder tube for some reason. What happens is it doesn't need to be a massive elder tube. So what they do in it, that also sounds very wrong. So what happens is you have the elder tube. They all worship like, oh, it hovers from the ground because they're that stupid. They think it goes like this, and it goes, oh, and they're all like, oh my god, it's a hovering tube that comes from the ceiling above us, which we don't even notice because we're worshipping it. And then the magical people, the elders, come with their torches, and they're like, sup, we own this magical tube. And the goblins are like, oh my god, it's a magical tube. And the elders are like, yeah, do you want to see inside? And they're like, yeah, we want to see inside. And they go, and then the elders like play a joke on them and go, nope, because elders do that. And it's like, oh, and then the stupid idiots that like to break in always die because they're idiots, and that's what happens to idiots. So yeah, and the elders are all like, let's flick a lever to make everyone go, woo, happy days. And most of the time it doesn't do anything, because the redstone in their systems is terrible, and redstone doesn't work for goblins. For some reason it doesn't work for me either. This is terrible. Can you even redstone it? Right. Do you work when you have no obsidian on you? Just wondering. Yes, you do. Is obsidian like your non-committal? Can you not do obsidian? This is worrying me. It goes down. Does the obsidian go with it? No. So is obsidian like evil to you? Because it should be. Is obsidian too heavy or something? Wait, why don't I just do something really stupid? Why don't I just go make it a non-hovering thing? So these idiots can be like, oh, hover. And then they go like, oh, not hover because we're idiots. And then they can realise that there's such a thing called pistons. And that pistons do stuff. And that I was that stupid that I forgot about the way everything in the world works. And you do this. And I'm serious, this is how you do it, I think. That's how it should be. No, it's not, because I can't remember, because I put obsidian there. And it doesn't work because the obsidian is there. So it should, theoretically, that pushes up that to be the same level. Why don't you work, redstone contraption? Okay, so all the creepy people are like, ooh, let's see. Because it's a fireplace. And what happens is there's such a thing called piston. And they're like, piston, oh, what a piston. And they don't understand English because they're idiots. And they go here, I don't even know what this tutorial is turning into. We're building a fireplace. And it goes all down, and they're like, oh, it's a fireplace. Yeah, well done. Congratulations, you worked out. It was a fireplace. It's been a fireplace for decades. Like, has it? Yeah. And then they flick that, and this happens. Now this is really crazy, because they were like idiots, and they think this is magic. They think magical. They have these things called dispensers, which people in the real world have. And these dispensers are so-called magical to them. And they're like, magic. It's not magic. It's called wire and it's called electricity. These idiots are all like, electricity. And it's all like, well done, congratulations, you worked out what electricity was. So, what you do is you flick the lever. Nothing happens because that's in the way. And they're like, humba yumba yimba yim. Because they don't understand what redstone is or anything. And it all gets disconnected, obviously, because someone disconnects it. Every year they do this weird thing. It always gets disconnected. Because there's always one idiot that's like, I want to disconnect it. So they flick this lever that sends the things up. And then there's two people that are like, buttons! And they have buttons. And I'm just going to run through the scenario what actually happens. So here they are. They're all gathering their little food or whatever it is. I can't. And they're all here. And so everything's down. It's all quiet. And it's like, they flick it up and like, woo! And then they press a button. And it lights one. And then the other person, the other elder, using his magic, which is a button, lights the other one. It's all like, woo! Fire time! And then they go, whoop! Oh. And that's how it works. And this looks really ugly, so I'm going to change it. Just saying. So they have like, yeah. So they have like life inside it. And they think it's like, oh, life, magical. And they all think that it's all like amazing. And Amazing Grace brought it to them. She didn't. She think she's like, oh, and she's like, I didn't bring that to you, but dudes, you're stupid. And they're like, oh. They also have another contraption, which is really crazy and stupid, but it works, which is kind of cool, I guess. But anyway, what they do is, and they all go up, and it's like, oh, but another portal, and then they go like, and there's always, every year, there's somebody that goes bang, and smashes into glass, because he gets so worked up. And then there's always the guy that falls in the fire. Anyway, moving on from that weird scenario thing, they just shut that down. Then they all go up for dinner in their little dining hall, which I haven't built because I'm not. Anyway, this video is going to drag on forever, so I'm just going to finish their last little thing. So they always go up these stairs and like, oh, la 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 la, and they go to this place where they go, lava pool, and they always have like this fireworks celebration where it's like, da 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 da. That sounded really weird because it was. And anyway, so this is this dude that's always like, so there's the guy that's called the Beacon Man, and he's really got a really cool job. I can't speak. He's got a really cool job in the Goblin's opinion, and everyone thinks, oh, I really want to be one of these guys. But you probably don't, because it's really weird what you have to do. Stupid. It's just really stupid. You have to do really cheesy stuff. You have to do like celebrations. Almost. This is so annoying. How do you... There we go, I finally did it. I mastered the ability of floating in water. I had to, I was trying to make a 3x3 and it wasn't working. So then they have this thing where there's the thing and there's the dude and he has a beacon. And then it's like a royal beacon thing. So he has the job of a beacon. So like people call him like the Beacon Master, even though his name's not Beacon. And in here is redstone that travels like what they call it the milestone of red. They call it the milestone of magic because they're all stupid. Remember? I know that's probably really harsh on them, and they're all like, and then you probably guys feel really bad and like my story about these goblins and what they do. But it's what goblins do. Deal with the fact that they're idiots. And then they push that up, and the guy that has it broken, he can't do the beacon thing. So they push up this thing, which completes it. Because there's this thing that completes it. So they have like all this. This is the only good stuff they have, which is diamond. They're actually quite rich, goblins. Okay, right, I remember what they need to do. So this is all terrible because I've written it all down and I forgot and I lost paper again. Because I threw it out the window. What they do is they have this. And they stick it there. No. Face me. Thank you. Oh, wrong place. Okay, so then they have this bit that's all like crazy and stuff. And it's full of supposed magical powers. So then the Beacon Master goes along with this bit of cobblestone and all like, oh, cobblestone, la 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 la. And the beacon is usually shut. They always have the beacon usually shut. And it's always here, so they push that. So the beacon is always like this. But after they do that, they get this and they put it down. So the beacon's up. Of course. They push the block where the block has actually gone. So they push the block, it shuts the beacon off always. And when they do that, then the beacon comes in like, oh! And some people like jump into the lava and like, ah! And then they die. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thanks guys, bye.